Okay, let's think about this for a second. What if you could fund your biggest dreams not with cash, but with what's already in your head? It sounds kind of wild, right? Well, today we're going to unpack a pretty revolutionary system that claims to do just that.
So, this whole thing kicks off with an organization called the Green Pips Foundation. And their whole mission really is to challenge this old school idea that you need a ton of money to achieve your goals. They're basically saying, hey, your knowledge, that's a super powerful, untapped resource.
And get this, their slogan is to start a revolution against ourselves. Wow, that's a pretty bold statement, isn't it? It immediately tells you this isn't about some big external change. It's about flipping the script on our own limitations and the way we think. But what does that actually mean for you in the real world? A revolution against ourselves sounds great, but how does it work? Okay, let's get past the big ideas and dive into the nuts and bolts of this thing.
Right, so this revolution we're talking about, it's not what you might be thinking. We're not talking about protesting in the streets. Nope. This is all internal. It's all about completely changing how you see your own knowledge and, rethinking how you're going to fund those huge ambitions you have.
I mean, just think about it for a second. All that stuff you've learned from school, from books you've read, just from living life. What if all that knowledge wasn't just to, pass a test? What if it was an actual, tangible asset, something you could use? And that right there is the heart of the FEES initiative. It's a system built to literally transform your knowledge into real financial support for your own personal goals. It's about helping you get that much closer to what really matters to you. So where do you even start? Well, it all kicks off with defining your life goal, or LG for short. This is your North Star. Everything you do inside this program is aimed right at this one big target. Okay, so how does it really work? I mean, how do you go from just answering some questions to actually funding a huge life-changing goal? Let's break it all down. The entire system is built on this one core idea they call wealth of knowledge. It's a complete reframing. It says your knowledge isn't just some abstract thing. It's like a currency, something you can actually save up and then spend on building your future.
And the way it works is actually pretty straightforward. Basically, you take part in what they call an integrated quiz contest, or IQC. You answer a bunch of multiple choice questions, and for every correct answer, you earn bonus points, BP. And those points, they go directly toward funding that life goal you set earlier.
So let's get into the numbers here. The base rate is pretty simple. You get 1,000 bonus points for every 10 answers you get right. But here's the interesting part. The actual rupee value of those points isn't set in stone. It all depends on your FEES bonus level. And apparently that level goes up as you finish more courses, which means your points actually become more valuable over time. Pretty smart, huh?
And to keep you motivated, there's a FEES leaderboard. After every quiz, you can see where you stand. It's a great way to visualize your progress, maybe get a little competitive, and literally watch that life goal of yours get closer and closer. But this whole system is designed to be way more than just a quiz game. It's actually got some pretty cool features built in for things like financial security and even community leadership.
Check this out. One of its most unique parts is something called the Risk Sharing Fund, the RSF. The whole idea is to create a safety net for you. So if some kind of emergency pops up, you can actually appeal to access some of the funds you've already built up. It's all about giving you some flexibility for when life, throws you a curveball. And it's not just about earning on your own either. They have this thing called the Integrated Quiz for Team Leaders, the IQCTL. It's a pathway to actually organize and lead your own teams, up to 200 people. So you're not just earning points, you're building real leadership skills and boosting your own score at the same time. So here's the bottom line. Yeah, it all starts with a simple quiz, but this whole system is really about something so much bigger. It's about connecting your own personal journey to a whole community and even a national vision. Yeah, the people who created this, they really want participants to see the massive, untapped potential of India's youth, what they call the demographic dividend. The big idea is that when you empower individuals to turn what they know into wealth, it's not just them who benefits, it's the entire nation. And that really brings us to the main takeaway here. The system gives you the framework, the tools, but at the end of the day, realizing its full potential, that's all up to you. So, are you ready to join the revolution? Ready to turn those incredible dreams you have into actual reachable goals?
The FEES initiative offers a pretty unique path to do it just that. It's a system designed to convert what's in your head into real support for your goals. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's your knowledge really worth?